Welcome back to Factorio. I'm the 80s Gamer, and we are busy processing stuff on Gleba and working our way towards being able to go to Aquilo. We had a little bit of a problem with green science, which I think I have sorted out. Um, and I've made a couple of cool adjustments that I just want to show you guys. So I have a green science recycling chest here and a spoilage drop so that we don't get in trouble there. That probably should be a purple chest, honestly. Let's make that a purple chest. And basically, also, I'm not letting green science sit on the line down here. So if it ends up on this splitter and it gets, it goes off, it goes into this thing, which dumps it out. It then ends up in storage, and away we go. Now, it looks like not all green science is ending up here, probably because my request is too small. Why don't you request more than that? Request 2,000 if it exists. That way we won't have any green science in the, I don't want it in the storage network. Now, the other cool thing though that I did is I hooked up, remember I hooked up this belt sensor over here that's basically looking to see if any green science is stuck on this belt, because I feel like this is the last place it would end up with, and all the labs are going. This is where it will be. Now, what I did is I ran that red wire all the way back to our green science makers, and they are enabled disabled. It goes into here, and basically it says, if there's any green science on that line, right now there's two, so it doesn't equal zero, so we're not outputting the signal. Then when there's none, it outputs the signal, and that turns those guys on. Now, the problem I was having was they get turned on, great, and before it was getting turned off, and there was no, and eggs were not ending up in the, or I'm sorry, before eggs were being left in the machine. So we could end up in a situation where, we get ahead for whatever reason, or let's say I want to do a science project that doesn't use any green science. There are some that we might want to do. Let's see, I don't have any on them, but like here, like let's say we want to do physical projectile damage, no green science. So if we don't do that, rocket turrets, can we do quality and put it on the, oh, it takes 5,000. That's probably why I hadn't started. Stack inserters, those are already in the queue. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, so like, what if we start doing something that doesn't require it? Eggs were going to build up, and we were going to be in trouble. So I improved this little guy right here. He's got double conditions now. So now he checks that the inserters only turn on if there is bioflux in the machine. So that's super important. We want to make sure that there is at greater than or equal to 2 bioflux, because that's what's necessary to do a to do one. Actually, only need one, but that's fine. And let's go back here. And this black is 1. Now black is 1 is being set because I'm reading if it's working, the control signal is black, and so when it is turned on, which means it's been activated by the red wire, remember, right? Because we don't have any, so it's being told to be turned on, then it outputs the 1, which turns on the inserter, which then will feed eggs. And you can see right now, look, the eggs are all just streaming past, which is what we want, because look, we have still we can look in the logistics network. We have how much green science in the logistics network? Well, now we have -3, but um, they don't count as being in the logistics network. They don't. But yeah, the issue is because we had, we were not using up all that we had, and so now we are, and so now they will only turn on this. The other thing I would really like to design, I've been pondering how to do it, is egg storage, like a cold storage setup, so that we can always have eggs available to us. Because I have this fear that when we leave Gleba, how do we restart eggs, right? Like, how do we get that going if we're not here? It's not like we can go hunt down. You have to manually feed right now. You have to manually feed an egg into um, into it or whatever. So yeah, that's the next thing that I want to be able to figure out how to do. Um, and is there a way? Yeah, it would be. Man, that's super naughty. Yeah, but that is what I want to do. So I want to prep for this. I don't know how I'm going to solve it yet, but I want to be ready when we do solve it. So we're going to put you here and you here. And I think we need to do the same thing other direction here and here. Because what we want to do is put a, nope. I'm going to put a blue chest here for when we need it. We're going to put a red thing here when we need it. And that would allow us to feed eggs in theory. Again, lots of other things could break, but this would provide us a cold storage. Well, if I can invent a cold storage solution, this is how we would do it. Do we have radar coverage down here too, by the way? Looks like we do. Okay. So, all right, we're burning our extra eggs, something that's super important, remember. And let's keep working on sort of getting Gleba set up and so that we can blast off. We're doing fine on power. We have more carbon fiber than we know what to do with. We're doing asteroid productivity. All the loops are looking great. There's probably a way to make these carbon things work a little bit better. But whatever. Not stressing about it right this minute. Yeah, plastic is done. Okay. Let's see. Let's come back over here. We've got one green circuit maker, which seems to be doing more than enough. And what is your problem? You have gears, but you have no red circuits. Looks like I failed to set this up. Oh. Lame. And this chest needs to be limited. I must have gotten distracted. Let's have 2 stacks. Alright, cool. He's requesting 20 reds. Good. And we have the chest makers now, which are also doing stuff. Good. And let's see. Yep, here's our little mini red circuit array. Doing fabulous. Okay. I think I'd like one of the other things I was thinking about that I would like is just it can be botted, but is like a mini module array. So I think we can make modules in electromagnetic plants. I think, right? So we get productivity bonuses, so that's the reason to do it. Can you make modules? You can. Yeah. So let's make some module makers. We're going to start with efficiency because that's really what I want the most of. Yep. Because I'm a little bit worried about power. So let's see. Okay, before we do this recipe, can we clear it? Yep. Let's build the little questers and stuff, and then we'll just paste it down. Blue chest, red chest. That's limited to, and in, out, power. I think can I do power here and reach the 2? I can. Can I do it in the corner and reach them? I can. Let's do that. And this. And we're going to open the blueprint. I'm going to make a new blueprint. We know where to put it. Put it right here on the end for now. What are we going to call this? Let's call it Electro Builder. So let's give him maybe the chest icons. Blue, red. Okay, save it. Okay. Should just be able to paste in, yeah. This if we wanted. Of course, in this case, I don't actually want these, so we're going to get rid of them. Oh, actually, I do want the last one. Yep. All right, so you are efficiency 3s. Yep. And you are efficiency 2s. Yep. And you are efficiency 1s. Okay, how many do we want? I think we want 200 is too many. Let's do 20 these and 20. I don't want to have too many sitting around. No greens in a box. That's a puzzle. Why do we have no greens in a box? Oh, right, because greens are in a box, but you have to, if you want them, you have to request from buffers. Yep, you can get it from the buffer chest. All right, and you're going to output here. Yep, and you need red, blues, and ones. Oh, okay, well, that's fun. You can request from buffers. I'll take 20 reds. We're going to have to do blue circuits. And 20 blues. We do not have yet, but we will. I guess that's what we'll be working on. And it'll be good. And you will feed here eventually. And you need red, blues, and spoilage. Can we go like this? And then just add... I have no idea how much spoilage we need. How much do we need? 5. Yeah, 20 is perfect. Okay. Cool. Okay, so these will start... Wait, we do have... Where are we getting blue circuits from? Oh, we're probably not making them. We're importing them from the rocket silo stuff. Okay. Yes, yes. Let's make blue circuits. To make blue circuits, we need to have sulfur. Remind me how we do that. We need sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is made from spoilage and bioflux. Okay. Well, all of that sort of stuff is produced over here. I wonder if we could just do it like right above. This would be a little bit hard to pipe across, I think. Well, I know. But we don't need a ton of it is all. That's why I'm thinking about it. Is it probably... Oh, but it's going to need... it needs nutrients. So it has to be somewhere where it can get access to nutrients, unless it's going to make its own, which is a big waste. So we definitely need it to be... Oh, man. Craft and efficiency module 3? Oh, that's very exciting. Thank you for that achievement. Yep. Okay. Well, where can I get bioflux? Where can I easily get bioflux and spoilage is in the... Excuse me. Spoilage is in the network. We probably should make sure we're burning it. Yeah, we probably should make sure we're burning it. Okay, let's do that real quick. I would like to request spoilage. Yeah, 200's fine. Get it from anywhere. Let's keep it. Then we're gonna feed it into here, and we're gonna find a roboport. We're gonna somehow get a wire there. Okay, so we're gonna go from here, here, here to here. And then we're gonna read spoilage numbers. How much do we want? How much spoilage do we want? We're going to enable disable. We're going to enable disable for spoilage. 14,000. We're going to enable if it's greater than 0. No. Let's keep it at 10,000. That'll keep it. It's a pretty manageable. It's a pretty manageable number. Override the stack size. Probably fine. Why don't we keep it at 10? 10 at a time. Okay. We're wasting some, but that's okay. Okay. Back to where can we sneak in? I mean, did it? We did it next to rocket fuel before, which I actually thought was pretty clever. Let's get it off. Bioflux in my inventory. Those go away. Bioflux will rot shortly. Yeah, where can we sneak it in? I mean, the easy place might be right here. Can it reach? That's the major question. Because it really needs to go there. And it's not the end of the world, actually. We just need to... So you make... Oh, but it's gonna make sulfur. It's not gonna make sulfuric acid. Yes, this is the problem. Okay, all right. Yeah. Don't really want it in the middle because sulfuric acid is going to require other things. Okay, all right. So ponder, 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 ponder. Do we have iron plates in the network? We do. Are we intentionally putting them in the network? Unclear. We might have 3,000 plates in the network just because, not because we are intentionally putting them there. We can though. Put a passive provider chest right here. Limit it, super limited. Just, guarantee us some. Let's just guarantee that we have some if we need it. Okay. So back to the problem at hand. Bioflux and Bioflux. It's just Bioflux and spoilage we can get from the network. Where can we get a good setup to do this? It's out of the way. What about? Oh man, can we squeeze it in? It's so dirty. I don't want to do it that way. What if we do this though? Do you guys think this would be super sweet if it worked? We just need a little sulfur. We're not trying to make. At least I think I need a little sulfur. I suppose I could be sad. All right. If I am sad, can we leave ourselves room to make 2 sulfurs? Okay. So you're gonna make sulfur, but I'm somehow gonna turn into sulfuric acid. Yeah. What does that look like? I was planning on shipping it up here. Remind me. Sulfuric acid, water, sulfur, and iron. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's actually not terrible because we have water right there. Okay, so how do we do this? We need these guys, right? So it's let's put them. Is that a problem? No, because it'll get filtered right away. I mean, it isn't great, but it'll get filtered right away. Okay, so that gets them the percent of juice that they need. Then they need this, and they need spoilage, which is a requester chest on each side. And you're gonna request 200 spoilage. You are allowed to request from that. Okay, that's not hard to do. Okay, now, problem 2. Well, not really. You're going to get it out. Right? This. Yep. And we're going to, it does not have to be a fast belt, so let's use slow belts. This is all there is. Maybe for compact design reasons, we're going to do like this. Can we... Oh, I got to remember to do this. These guys are pairs, right? Can we go to novice and look at how we do sulfuric acid on novice so I can remind myself how I do it, how I like to do it? Okay, so you run water and the inserter, sulfur and iron on one belt. Okay, yeah, you get one inserter and you combine the belts. Okay. So we can do that. I think water on the back, sulfur on the front. Let's go here, here. In case we want to add more, I really don't think more than that is necessary. This, right? And then we're going to put a requester chest. Say here. We'll request iron eventually. We'll all need power. I wonder if we can just power the whole thing with whatever. Okay. And these are too far away, right? Yes. They are, but that's okay. We're going to go like this. X the whole thing. Here. I want a compact design. All right. This turns all those on. All right. Water's the next problem. We have tons of options for water. I think this is how we should be good to go, right? Because then we go here to there. There's water. They both have water. They're just missing iron plates and sulfur. Sulfur we could turn on anytime we wanted. Iron plates. Let's get 100. Request from buffer chests, just in case. And yeah, right? Like, these guys just need to be turned on, and then they will light up this guy with sulfur. Is there any reason not to turn them on? Well, I just don't want spoilage occurring. No reason. Oh, right. That's a good point. Can we get a tank? And yeah, to be relatively nearby, so we can read its contents. Now, how do we want this to work? I want 5,000. I want like 5,000 sulfuric acid. So what I want to do is I want to tie the nutrient inserters to the tank. And enable disable if sulfuric acid is less than, it's enabled if it's less than 5,000. No power. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Otherwise, we will not feed nutrients. Oh, we should. I want to run. I want these also to do the same thing. Yep. I don't want bioflux wasting away in there for no reason. They have spoilage lines. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, let's turn it on. There goes sulfur. There goes sulfuric acid. Good deal. Yeah, a little bit more bot traffic than I would like, but it won't be. It's not permanent, right? It's only turned on when we need it. This plant. Oh yeah, he's getting stuff. He's okay. Those two are able to sort of drive too. Okay. Sulfuric acid. Wow, we already have 2,000. Yeah, it's going to turn off here in a second. All right. Well, think about turning off. I'm not going to turn this on because I want to drag it there without not helpful autosave. Yeah. Okay. across here. Maybe if we just go slow. These little tiny pieces of landfill. All right, so the sulfuric acid bus. Reds are here. Oh, look at that. Couldn't have planned that any better. Okay, sulfuric acid. Let's take it up. Oh, and it works great for this actually too, because do this move. It's a little bit tricky for the next whatever, but it's not awful in terms of like. All right, a little of those. Okay, we'll take you. Blue chips. Yeah, we need to make blue chips. We have some efficiency modules. How many? Wow, we have 25 threes. That's amazing. A little bit warehouse power. Throwing 15 megawatts. 122 is possible. Let's put our twos that we already have in here. Oh, oops. You took all those. No, I want those back. Not helpful, but I understand why you did it. All right. Cool. All right. We got our sulfuric acid done. Seems like a pretty decent place to call it an episode. So next episode is blue chips. So I will see you in the next one.